Afternoon. I think I'm about ready and comfortable. Let me actually. I don't feel like you need the light. Do you really? Are you tuning in to see me? Not really. So over here, we of course have the window to the wall. Uh, so let's see. We are. Let's double check one more time. Make sure that I can hear. I make sure. Yep. Okay. So I'm Guido. This is Overshare Gaming, and we are continuing Spooky Season by playing through a lot of Castlevania games. I am going to admit I have not practiced Super Castlevania 4, which is today's offering, because I feel like I have played it so many times. The replay value on this one is so high. I have replayed it a ton in the past, and I feel more comfortable with what to do in it than possibly any other game in the series, with maybe the exception of Symphony of the Night. So let's see. What do I have to say about this before we begin? Super Castlevania 4. We are on the Super Nintendo. You can see the graphics are now 16-bit and improved over the 8-bit. The music will sound great. Another great soundtrack. The game got a new director in Masahiro Ueno. The art was done by Kazumichi Ichihara and Sotachi Kushibuchi. Our composers, always one of the highlights for me. We had Adachi and Taro Kudo. Now, Taro Kudo, if you don't know who that is, holy crap, this individual has worked on the soundtracks for this game, Super Mario RPG, Paper Mario, Smash on Wii U, and Smash Ultimate. That is a fucking impressive resume over, let's see, this came out in 91, so over 30 years, it looks like, a 30-year career. The US version censored blood in stage 8. There's drops that fall from the ceiling that are green poison. In the Japanese version, it's just toxic blood that's coming down. So that's the only censorship. But this game I rented many times back in the rental days, and I beat it. The first time I rented it, it took some doing, but I did it. And I loved it because it was a Castlevania game with just the right amount of difficulty that and the forgiveness of continues that was set up. Just the Konami logo in the 90s, just that. That is a lot of this era, like games like Gradius 3. Creepy ass wall with spiders and silverfish on it. Just this intro. So I'm not going to do anything because this is one of the best, the bats that come up. But right here where they go, the music and this visual was fucking righteous. Like the gathering clouds and night. Like, holy fuck, right? And Dracula, rise from your grave. Just that concept, just every century. This is not permanent Castlevania lore, that it's exactly 100 years, but this game kind of set up like it was a 100-year cycle. They've gotten away from that because, you know, why limit yourself in Castlevania games that Dracula only turns up that long? Let him come around more often. Anyway, this seems to honor that Castlevania 3 happened, the Game Boy games happened. This is just a retelling of the first Castlevania game, but with the ability to have more English language, shall we say, exposition here. on this screen. And just all the fog rolling in through the graveyard, through that shattered gravestone that got struck by lightning. The idea that at this stage of things, Dracula just would resurrect himself and wouldn't stay permanently dead. He didn't need dark priests like Shaft to bring him back, or relatives. And they didn't do the thing like on the Castlevania anime where Dracula literally just spent the first and second season he wanted to die. But that's the thing. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. The argument is this a retelling of the first game, or is this Simon got called back again somehow? Note they don't mention a year. In the revised timeline, this game is considered to be... No, this is just Simon's adventure retold. It's Simon killed him once, and then Simon had to get him a second time via... God, I'm just beholding the graphics and how great they are. Simon had to go back and attack Dracula a second time because he was cursed. And that's Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. So, let's get to it, shall we? So, it doesn't matter what you put your name in here. I don't know of a name that you can put in that gets you extra lives. Those are big letters in Old English. We'll go with Bahyman. That's the only time you'll see that. And then that is an homage to the original, better graphics, but the original start of Castlevania. Look at the background. Just look at that. Look at that fucking Skull Mountain with the bats flying out of the eyeball. That is the first visual in this. Just so good. Alright, here's the thing you can do now. Super Castlevania 4. Yes, you can obviously... Whoop, I did it. You can whip up. You can whip all the directions. You can hold your whip in place and do all this. But then you can jump and hold up. And you can just jump onto stairs. Which makes stairs so much less of a pain in the ass. Okay. So this one tells Simon's story that he is rolling up on the castle rather than just starting in it. The first game, you're at the castle. This one, there's a journey to it, and I just scrolled that guy off the screen. Neat. Mode 7 graphics, they didn't figure out how to do this for... Oops. You know what? Yeah, let's hit a save. There's 2 layers to this level. They only do this in this one section with the gates, but that's how you have to get around that pit. This is the only level that they used it on. I don't know why it's so cool, but they don't do it anywhere else in the game, unfortunately. But Super Mario World had that same kind of mechanic in it with Mario in a couple fortresses, but not just the first fortress. They used it a lot. Okay, there's a lot of skeletons around here because of me moving around weird. Pit's on the other side. It's in the foreground. I'm in the background. The candles are also in the background and not the foreground. Okay, so then that's the end of... That's it. That's the gate sequences. No more gates. But very cool that they all had ivy all over them and shit. Our first bone pillar in 16 bits. The sound, I think you'll agree, is not the iconic noises of Castlevania, but it's not bad. It's just not, the same. It's better, right? It just doesn't feel quite right because this is the only 16-bit Castlevania. No, let me rephrase that. This is the only Super Nintendo Castlevania. Rondo of Blood was 16. I didn't need that meat anyway. Okay, that's the other thing. You also can automatically jump off of stairs by just hitting B and down. You can jump through the stairs while you're on them. There are certain platforms you can do that with too, but not a lot. If you fuck it up, there are places you could fall to your death by falling through a platform you mean to stand on, play control wise. So I don't predict this playthrough is going to take me 6 hours. Probably 2 is my prediction. Because I am very comfortable with this game. Now that I've said that, watch me fall to my death. That's the thing. These, you can swing on those with your whip. That's a very cool thing to include. Letting a Belmont Indiana Jones whip grab onto things and move along. You can crouch walk, which makes sure that you don't fall downstairs if you crouch walk towards them. And I don't know if what the system is. Like I've said, my fault in Castlevania games, my flaw, is that I tend to save my sub-weapons for bosses. And I could be going crazy with it right now, frankly. That's right, R. It's no longer B and up, it's R. I haven't checked my controls, so... display settings. I don't think there are controller settings. You just have what you have. You can't change it. Some of the other games on this collection, you can shake it up a little if you want and make your whip button and jump button move around on the controller. Those are supposed to be nests of vipers, by the way, the things. And those are severed horse heads that they charge you if you get too close to them, but I tend to not let them get too close. What the? What the? Get him! I'm a little embarrassed. That's more damage than I typically take in stage 1. But hey, like I said, I haven't practiced this one in a bit. I feel very comfortable with it. And I'll just reiterate that fact. Medusa heads! Whoop. Oh. Like I said, I feel very comfortable with it, and I haven't practiced. Okay. Chicken, and not wall chicken. Yeah, this game has sometimes it just offers you chicken, smaller pieces of it in the wall. Or just in candles, not in the wall. Formerly, you know, wall chicken was just wall chicken. You couldn't pick it up anywhere else. Not that one. So that's part of the trick to this game is if you're clever enough to whip in directions through platforms, you could kind of cheese your way around enemies without them being able to get the drop on you. You're getting the drop on them. Alright, first boss. First, you have to kill the skeletal horse. Done. Next, you kill the skeletal guy, and yeah, that went better. Pits and spikes are really the only threat I feel for me in this game, and very late bosses. Like probably stage 9 on. Some of them can be pesky, like there's a couple in stage 4 that are a little rough, but the boss designs are great. The level designs are just atmospheric, and the music is as close as you're going to get to flawless in a game of this era. They still do the map screen. Okay, so here's the nice thing. The hands, they were in Simon's Quest. That's a weird guy that's camouflaged. So there's the hands, right? They don't do damage, they just hold you in place for other enemies to have a better shot at you. There's the spiders that debuted in Simon's Quest and really were a pain throughout Dracula's Curse. Oh, give me that! Okay. So I got my triple shot now. Okay, these guys are weird psycho armadillos. I don't know why they're in Transylvania, but that's an enemy choice that Konami made. Whatever. Not everything is going to be straight up out of Hammer horror films, I guess. Okay, chicken good. Okay, this pit is surprisingly a little... You gotta actually walk a little bit down the slope to do it right. So they're upgrading now from the hands popping up to it's zombies, baby, and they make grunt noises. Whoop! Damn it. That guy always gets me. That's one of the rare enemies that sneaks up on me. Being able to whip in all directions makes the birds a little less scary than they were in Castlevania 2 and 3. Don't want it. My memory of being disappointed by that watch did not fail me. Okay, so the frogs aren't as big or as intimidating in this one. I do like the little croak noises when you kill a frog. It just sounds like what a frog being whipped to death would sound like, I think. Wall chicken! Okay. It's very forgiving that you can hold the whip button down and do that to kind of stun an enemy in place, and if you hit them enough, it kills them, but it's a weaker whip strike than the straight on one, but it's still a pretty good utility if you're not precise and you missed. You could still hold the button down and kind of correct. Okay. We got a Medusa that actually seems like she had breasts. Boobies! Heaven forbid. This time they let it slide. Okay. So that hand, if it hits you, doesn't do damage. It just starts making you shed hearts. So you can't use your sub weapon. Someone's at my door. This is unexpected. I will investigate. I'll be right back. About things regarding voting, I'm a registered Democrat and I'm voting Democrat. Okay. Sorry, we're close to election season, and that was somebody trying to make sure I was voting. I am. You should register to vote and vote too. The system only works if we all participate in it. And also if we, it helps a great deal if we all are voting based off of facts. Living in reality. Not what we'd like reality to be. That guy tried to sneak around, but he did not succeed. See that spike right there? That's actually an obstacle up there. That if you jump into that, you will die. That's insta-death. So, chicken! So the current does affect you here. If it's pulling you forward, it pulls you forward, and it can hold you back. So some of those jumps over spike pits, like this one coming up, if the current changes, you can be on the wrong end of those spikes. Got tagged by that bat there for a second. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. We're still pretty early in the game. It's not as punishing to get hit. 2 or 3 bars of life per time getting tagged is manageable. I feel like there's only one flaw in this game, and we're in stage 2. Well, okay, 2. There's 2 flaws. 1, there's a mini boss in stage 2, not an end of stage boss, so that feels weird. 2, there is no stage boss at the end of stage 5. There's like 4 bosses, I think. There's 4 parts in, there's at least 2 bosses in stage 4. But we're already doing one-hit kills with spikes like down there on the floor. Okay, the mud guys work different in Super Castlevania 4. Every time you hit them, they turn into half their size. Had a little bit of a rough start, but it's okay. I know where there's wall chicken halfway through this place, so I'll be fine. I just need to get hit less. The music here, though, is very awesome and chill. Don't want it. I think this hallway is just hearts and points, which points do net you 1-ups, so that's not terrible. Every like 20,000, I think you get a 1-up. But I'm playing with save states, so I think we're going to be okay. Crouch walk. Holy Water is not as good in Super Castlevania 4 as it was in Castlevania 1, 2, and 3. It's still okay. It's just not as broken as it was back then, where you can like kill a boss before they can get an attack in. Even like late bosses. So yeah, we're already on stage 3, and even with me talking at the start of the stream, we're 25 minutes into the stream, and I'm already a quarter of the way through the game almost. Something like. Okay, so we are out of the caves. We're moving up a waterfall now. And of course this platform is going to fall behind me, because of course it is. This is usually one of my frustration parts, because yes, you can get knocked back, knocked off to your death, but this is usually where like a no-kill run for me will end, because they take my boomerang away and it makes me sad, and I get frustrated and reset it. Okay. Yeah! I love the whip swing. I love that they incorporated that. It's not... There's, I think, one part late in the game where you have to do it, like, in succession multiple times, and that's amazing. The foreground shots here, look at the graphics on that they layered a waterfall in front of you. That did not... there probably was not the technology to do that in 8-bit. There definitely isn't 16. Nope, didn't want it. It's okay. So those guys are back from Castlevania 3, the weird fuzzy things that move around platforms. Okay, this jump, it doesn't look like you can make it. You can make it. Whoa. Cut that a little closer than I wanted. Okay. You can hit your head on that guy. So I have 99 hearts. So I don't really need to go down there for that. I have full health, full hearts. And it wasn't money. I'm pretty sure it was wall chicken, a smaller piece, but I don't need it. So now we've moved up to this kind of vibe of a merman stage. This is like... that should not have hit me, frankly. And there's the eyeballs that drop fire from... We got a white dragon. Whoop. And that was interesting, but whatever. I'm not freaked out. I'll be okay. Don't want it. Stop trying to make me take the fucking dagger. How rude. It's also good that when you walk off ledges in this one, you don't fall straight down. That's a new trick by the mermen, that they can spit diagonally at you. They tend to not hit you, but still a new attack pattern they've not had in previous games. Okay, there's a guy up there. You see that little hand bopping up and down? There's a guy waiting to ambush you at a couple places in this game. They're good in this one about hiding enemies in places where they're waiting in ambush. If you've played through it, replay value, it tends to be a little less scary. Don't want it. Make it go away. Okay, that was cool. Whoop, oh, we got a... Oh, there's a boy up there. There's a bone boy. Okay. 6 hits. He can't hit me from here. Got him. Okay. That was a skeleton knight. Those guys are back. Okay. We're almost there. This should be the very end. Whew. This is the boss room. So we're going to fight Aquatic Dragons again. And this time, rather than them popping up from below, they just come to the left side of the screen. So here we fucking go. We'll just throw a bunch of boomerangs out and whip them. They breathe like a crazy acid mist a few times. Whoop, there, or fire, depending. That's the acid mist. So one's dead. One ain't doing so hot. There we go. And we did a dramatic pose. All right. Super Castlevania 4, Stage 4. This is one of the more delightful levels along the way on the road to Castlevania. This is I think it's the Revolving Tower. Okay, first of all, that skull that looks at you. Hey, what you doing? Hey, look at me. Yeah. Skull on the wall is great. Okay, that ambush almost surprised me. I forgot that was a thing. I got that guy up there. Okay. We're almost at another one up. Not that we need them. There are less cool ambushes coming later in the game, like a carpet that tries to push you into spikes inside the mansion. There's paintings where a woman's hand reaches out and tries to grab you from within the frame. Just some pretty good horror movie tropes for old creepy mansion vibes. Okay, whoop. I'll take that heart, thank you. Guy that pops down from the ceiling. Okay, so when I jump, I gotta jump again quick. First of all, fuck you and your dagger. Second of all, the controls are not always responsive. I don't know why it is, but you almost have to, like, hit B the minute you land to jump, because if you don't, he does that bullshit where he lands and kneels when he gets there. Alright, so here we go. There we go. That's why. Don't want it. Okay, that was close. Alright, we're at our first boss of stage 4. It's going to be a giant skull with a tongue, and the thing that helps is if you whip up, because there's blocks falling from the ceiling that can hit you. That's what I forgot about that boss fight. Definitely a mini boss, not the hardest. So this room, you can see, what the fuck happened there? How did the guy fall on the spikes on the wall? This is why they call it the rotating tower. What? Yeah, it's like a haunted house, like at an amusement park, where they shift the room on you. They rotate this room just for lulls, and you have to wait until that platform ends up there, and then they pause it for a second and make you prove you know how to time your whip strikes, because they'll send a couple Medusa heads at you, try to kill you with knockback. And then they'll rotate it more. But oh shit, what's the platform now? Where do I go? Don't hang too low from this ring, or you will hit those spikes down there. But you just want to get a little bit of a swing going, because to your left, that platform will extend out. That's where you gotta go. So we'll do one more, and yep, there we go. No boss in 4-2, but just very cool dynamic. No boss in 4-3, but this is fucking rad as hell. Now, those are falling behind you, but not at a rate that you have to worry about. It's just you can't backpedal is the implication. But they're not going to make you run and potentially die. Apologies to anybody with motion sicknesses if this Mode 7 graphics room is fucking with you and making you nauseous. But it's still the rotating tower. They just are rotating it a different direction. Very cool level design that they did the one and then they're doing the other rotation. So this is similar to rotating tower, but this is just going to be blocks that move. I have plenty of time. Just but the key is to be able to move through and not make a mistake, like going in there and getting sandwiched. If you get crushed, you did. And they set up a nice pattern to where, as you move through this, things keep changing. You just have to move fast in a couple places to not get crushed. And then eventually move through to find... Oh, I actually wanted to stay on that one. But it's okay. It's okay. You got time. Patience is key. Just patience. Eventually you find the right exit on the right chamber. That one on the left coming up is bait. I don't remember what it is, but just a heart. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's these things. Here's the question. Can you jump on them? No. They move too fast, and it is instant death. So, thus, just move past them. Did I kind of know that? Yeah, but I was experimenting after they were friendly enough to get Super Castlevania 3. Just here, walk, walk, walk. Just go, go, go. Don't stop till you get to the end. That's the key to that one. Okay, that was not cool, but whatevs. We got wall chicken anyway, so it's fine. Alright, does this look like it would lead into a boss fight? Because it totally does. This guy's deal is he's a big giant golem. Cool boss design. When he stomps, bricks fall from the ceiling. He throws bricks at you, kind of like Frankenstein did in Castlevania 3. But you can't whip any blocks that I know of. You have to dodge. And as you damage him, he gets angry and he'll jump up and stomp on the floor. But there's also the caveat that every time you hit him, he shrinks a little in size and gets a little faster while he runs around the room back and forth to try to hit you. So that keep that all in mind as I try to just go in, use a bunch of boomerangs, and fuck him up quick. That's the best strategy. Okay, I did pretty good. I got hit once because I forgot which way the blocks were going to fall. And then they use Mode 7 graphics for his death scene. Mode 7 was defined by that spinny thing. That's really the pinnacle of it. Like, alright, stage 5, not terribly hard, no boss. But it's the final run-up to the actual Castlevania. That feels... Once you get to stage 6, it feels like stage 1 of the original game. But they do some of the classic bosses out of order. To say the least. Oh, God damn it. Okay, there's nothing down there. Sometimes you get a little cocky and want to explore, and you'll jump off a cliff in your young gamer life, trying to figure out if you're missing a secret area. Whoops. You know what? Probably doesn't hurt to save right now. Something was up there in the sky. I swear. Look how clever I am. Fuck you and your dagger. I really liked the play control in this one, except for some of those, like, jumps where you need to, you know, land gingerly and bounce. Did that? That was weird. I felt like it took 2 hits there. Alright, we're already almost at the end. The catch is all of this overgrowth of vines. You can't really see what's in front of you. That's the idea, anyway. I think if you were colorblind, the sequence would fuck with you a lot more. Alright, well, we're right there. I'm not worried that I got hit there, because this is literally the walk up. Hey, look, it's a Sypha statue. Or somebody that resembles her. Oh, the clock's ticking. That's what that noise is. Alright, so we're in the castle. No more run up to it. We're in this bad boy. The music is different now when we have our stage select. So. Can't kill them now. And instead of the panthers from the original game, there's that regenerating zombie dog. Cool enemy design. In practice, somewhat obnoxious. And when there's two of them, yeah. There's no more, I think, after this for a while, but credit to the enemy designer for this game. They came up with some really good ideas. Oh, it's this asshole. It's the Axe Knight. Okay, we got an extra life. Whoa! They made him take less hits, which I appreciate, because some games the amount of damage the Axe Knight can take is ridiculous, like 8 and 9 hits to kill him. This one, it's still more than most guys, but it's 4. Alright. I have heard a lot of this sequence played by that symphony orchestra by David Westerland. They really crushed this song. It's pretty good for the chandeliers. Just this platforming sequence, what they're doing with it is very cool. That just... Did you shrink? Or does Dracula actually have chandeliers that big? I don't care. It's fucking rad. That you just need to time it and not get too crazy, jumping too far ahead too far soon. Is it the most difficult platforming sequence once you know how to do it? No. But, for what it does for storytelling and atmosphere, I love that sequence. Alright, this is a secret coming up. One of the few secrets of rooms of the game. Like, whole secret room. There was the one in the caves, but then the chandeliers here are still trying to kill you. The candle that flies off of them, too, can hurt you. But there's a spot here in the floor. There it is. That only is the only secret noise like that in the game. So this is a guy and his dog, and the ghost guy and ghost dog. And if you manage to hold Vampire Killer out and kill the dog... Aww, Ghost is sad you killed his dog. In some games that would mean he would get pissed off and kill you, and this one he just goes away. So... This is a good place that if you've gotten this far and you aren't stocked up with a double shot, triple shot, and item, this is a nice place to take whatever item you want. I have full hearts now, so I don't need it, but they have everything down here but the cross, because of course they don't have the weapon I would want. And can I pause for a second? Simon's walk cycle. Look at that. Look at that walk cycle. Traditional, awesome Chad walk, but... Also, it's in 16 bits, so it flows a lot more in how it's animated. Bravo. Again, on the sprite design. I can praise so much about this game. Like, it's very easy to... Okay, where are you coming? They don't go away. You gotta kill them. Whoop. Damn it. Cool effect. I'm sorry, I should have given a seizure warning. So this is ghost butlers. There were the ghost maids. These are ghost butlers. Alright. Alright, good. More chicken. That makes up for that hit I took. Because the boss coming up, that's like I said, the bosses in this game are the only thing that I think are high difficulty. I don't feel like the stages are. They're generous enough with meat that you can make it. And then while there are some one-hit kills like those spikes, if you know what to do, none of the traps in this game are really traps once you've dealt with them before. It's alright, I got 99 hearts. I don't need that one up there. Oh! Spoke too soon about traps. You know what? Wait a minute. Might have been because I was not ready for them because I was coming out of a save screen. That's on me. Alright, here we go. Okay, like we said, the bouncy hops. Whoa, whoa! And there's a ghost butler trying to catch me while I'm going up, but I got away. They're really good about occasionally throwing one of the early game skeletons at you, and the bats, but they do keep coming up with new enemy designs that fit the level design. Like this is supposed to be you're in the main hall. There's a ballroom. There's servants. There's coming up soon. You're gonna see the dancers. Like the ghosts here. Okay, the coffins are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Good design, but they're hard to escape without getting hit. They could use to be just a smidge slower, in my opinion. Alright. Again, the music is great. Chandeliers. This is one of the... there's a lot of good songs on this soundtrack to this game, but this one is a great addition to the Castlevania. I think it doesn't sound like any of the prior music. But it feels... what the hell? It feels period appropriate. For, like... the 1700s. I don't know why the red skeletons took 2 hits for the first time. They'll take 1 hit every time after the first, but... oh, yeah, I wanna... it's fun just breaking them again. Okay, the hands in the wall. This is a trap you can't avoid. The hands in the wall up here grab you. That's bait. They want to hold you there so that the Skeletal Knight gets a free shot on you. The ghostly one that only appears and you can only hit once the hands have you. They're effectively trying to see if you can time it right. What the fuck? I guess these guys take 3 hits now. Yep, 3. That's a little rude to do that to you halfway through the game, but I'll live. Knowing's half the battle, Yojo. Alright, this is cool. This is the Coffin Sequence that I like. It's just a circle of them, and you have to destroy the whole thing. So they're trying to get you to time your whip strikes with them appropriately. That's just an impressive visual. Okay, so the table is a ghost. You have to destroy the table. Don't get close to it. You're tempted to jump on it. Don't. Okay, so the dancers bounce around, and very, again, cool enemy design. That, whoa, you're in a ghostly ballroom, and there's ghost dancers. And ghost tables that are possessed by a poltergeist, and just everything. Brilliant enemy designs. The boss coming up also fits the motif! I said motif like that because they almost bounced into me. Ooh, sneaky. Okay. One of the rare one-ups in this game. If there are others, I think there might be one somewhere else I know, but there's not a lot of them. Okay, so I'm full health anyway, because I've been cheating with the save states, but whatever. I know I can beat this, you know I can beat this. So what the deal is with this couple is they throw lances at you, and eventually they do that and charge, and they're trying to skewer you. Boy, if you use the sub-weapon, they really aren't that bad. Why haven't I been using sub-weapons my whole time in Castlevania? I like Vampire Killer too much, but the other shit's good too. What have I been doing with my life? Alright, we're on stage 7, and we've only been playing for about 45 minutes, I think, once I got done talking. Difficulty is still going to go up. Those are the classic Black Knights. They're less scary than the Axe Knight above, because they just wander back and forth, whereas the Axe Knight throws shit at you. But again, Super Castlevania 4, you have the advantage of whipping through platforms, so there's a ghost up there hiding amongst the text. Very sneaky, kind of cheap. There are books you can hop on coming up, and then there are also... I've been talking about enemies that ambush you in this game, and I'm trying to think of... what in this stage is coming up, because there's a lot. They made a lot of small enemy designs that can ambush you here. There's bats that fly out pretty frequently. Got him. Woo, hello. That wasn't very friendly of you. Okay, got him. So far, so good. One of the keys to this game, I feel like, is also to don't advance until you're comfortable. Like, don't scroll yourself into taking on too many enemies at once, but... What the... Did I not whip right through that? Let's try that again without bullshit, because... I feel like I whipped right through when he threw it through me. Okay. I'll still be okay. This stage isn't the hardest. Like, it's after 7 where it really gets bad. They do not whoops. I was going to say they don't have as wide of a path as they did in Castlevania 3, and then he proved me wrong. don't like that Axe Knight, for the record. I was watching too much, I think, at beholding how cool that dude looked. Again, you could jump on stairs, use that to your advantage. Takes 2 hits. Also good to know. Okay, the books here that are floating, whoa, can ambush you. If you jump down too fast, like I started to, the books, Jesus Christ, the books are all going to dive bomb you at the bottom and beat the shit out of you. But if you take them on a couple at a time, you're okay. Whoop! Spoke too soon. Alright. Okay, that one did... It seems like each one just has its own... how far they wander. It's random. Like, some of them barely... God damn it. Had an S pattern, and some of them were, like, waving all the way up and down the fucking screen. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Don't get the axe. You don't want the axe. I love that dangling vampire killer trick. And that it works. No! Stop with your daggers and bullshit. Evil, shitty sub-weapons. Okay. Alright, this is... You don't want to stay there for long, and you want to come halfway back up the stairs, because one can throw high enough to hit you in the feet, and one can throw enough to hit you in your head. Okay, it didn't kill him, but it's close. There we go. So we've got a platforming section with moving books. And then while you're waiting to platform, you've got the red skeleton to deal with. No! I don't want... Sorry. I need to calm down. Timing was terrible on that one. Okay, lead me to him. There we go. Alright. So this is where this section gets weird. The painting there, you can see it gave a register. There's a hand. Oh, and she's trying to hold you in place so that you get ambushed by all those bats. Personality-wise, that statue crumbles. That's a trap. Oh shit! The cat. That cat howls like a dog when you kill it, but it knocks candles off the wall if you don't kill it quick enough. You're missing out on a couple bonuses. So we're coming up on the carpet of doom. So you see here, if you jump, you hit those spikes and you die. Well, there's that carpet is meant to push you up into the spikes. If you crouch walk, you're fine. But they're also trying to move you forward into more bats. There's a lot of bats through here. A lot of fucking bats. That was nice. You never find enough of those when Axe Knights are around. So if we go this way... If we go this way and... Don't fall for that trap. What was there? Just 5 hearts and a money. Okay, whatever. Are you fucking kidding me right now? No! Fucking stop it! Jesus Christ! Get me out of here! Okay, that guy's ready to ambush. Club you over the head. The cat again. Ambush guys out of the way. Watch the portrait lady's hands. Okay. Okay, this thing is crazy. You could scroll it off the screen and it disappears, but it just makes that crazy ass noise. You can kill it, it's just a pain. But that centipede is one of the rougher regular enemies in the game. Okay. Crouch walk. It's the only thing that'll save you. You can't kill what's under the carpet that I know of. Maybe if I had holy water and I dropped it, maybe it would, but that's an experiment I've never tried. Holy shit. Okay, so there's one on the left and one on the right now. Here comes a bunch of bats. Okay, so this is the end of the stage. This display case is about to explode. And then you have this knight whose fire runs up the wall. And then after you relieve him of his axe, he pulls a sword out. So, pretty cool boss. I just rocked his world. But that's probably the last easier boss. From here on out, it gets a lot harder. This is a tribute to Castlevania, the original, where you drop into the dungeon at the end of stage 3 to to go to stage 4. In this game, it happens between 7 and 8. So that's in between the second and third levels of the castle stages. And they, again, good level design, enemy design, creepy-ass graphics. This torture chamber feels like a better graphic and control version of the one from the original Castlevania. It's an improvement on what was already a cool level. Remember I said the Japanese version, there's blood that drops down and they made it green? There it is. That's the green drops. Those hurt you. You don't want to be hit with those. Still some surprise enemies. Nests of vipers popping out in Strangleweed. That eyeball takes 2 hits now. And the music here is chill, but you can feel the anxiety. Every bit of this torture chamber, like, cool design, like skulls, cracked stone pillars, spike placements. Like, it's a great level design aesthetically, and it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, this level, with the number of one-hit kills on spikes, it's probably gonna be what slows down a lot of people's progress. If you're moving through the game, you probably would spend a couple continues here as a kid. It's surmountable. It's challenging. It is not so challenging that it can't be done, and I respect that a lot. Okay, those spikes you could jump on the top of, by the way. That's the difference between the ones I like. Look at the sludge rolling out of that pipe down to the floor. Like, such cool visuals. And then here there's like dead guys that I can't believe that didn't time right. There's shackled skeletons that actually shake, that aren't enemies. They're just background. Okay. Traps. Damn it. I need to save more. Okay. They aren't as forgiving in this one with the meat. To say, whoops. I thought that thing was going to go higher for some reason. Okay. Again, I need to calm down. I'm trying to move too fast. I'm trying to move too fast. I needed to duck there. Whatever. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Wall chicken! Okay. Obviously, this bridge is going to fall out behind me because it's a Castlevania bridge. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about. The little skeleton guy coming up here. You hear him right there? The shaker. You can see the bottom of his... That's what that is. That's a skeleton that's shackled. And in this section, there's a couple of them. And there's a couple of those guys that pop out of holes. If you're not careful, that gray part of that staircase, you can whip that and break that. So just don't. Because you can get hurt by the debris. And... There he is. See him underneath me? Right down there? That's bait. I don't need that. I'll be fine without it. The degree of difficulty, like I said, in stage 8 jumps quite a bit. And you gotta time this right. Don't fuck it up. God damn it. Nobody wants the fucking dagger. Cut with your daggering bullshit. I don't know why I did that. It's like I like to punish myself by accidentally getting dagger. Okay, crouch walk. Only way through this section is crouch walk. If you need to whip things, just do that. That's the only way to get through here. If you accidentally pop up, get your ass back down in a hurry. You're lucky if you don't die if you pop up by accident. Okay. Don't whip anybody. We're going up here. Oh yeah, this is whoops. This is gonna be a thing. Disappearing blocks. Can I remember the pattern? I don't think it was that complex from what I remember. It's that shit that makes it complicated. The spikes are dropping from the ceiling while you're progressing. Apparently you don't wait. Just there's no discernible pattern. Just go when you get there. Alright, here we go. It's fucking Frankenstein in 16-bit. The potion affects the floor. And sometimes I think he has one that makes a duplicate of him, but if you hit the duplicate once, it dies. Remember I was saying like the bosses are challenging? I'm having very little difficulty with them today. Although the next one, Stage 9, was one of the more challenging ones. Honestly, I love speedrunning through this stage, but it is a little challenging. But I love the aesthetic. I love the music. I love everything about this stage. The ghosts that fly up harmlessly. Whoop. The platforms that break away when you step on them. They just it's a treasury. This is Dracula's treasury. Look at all the money he's hoarded. And his evil includes greed, and in this version, and like whoops. Let's see if I can make this jump. That's the tough part, is I've done it before, but there's a platform up there. I want to get to it. Maybe if I jump from the other direction and kill the bat first. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, well, let's crawl under, kill the bat, save. Don't tempt yourself with too many items. There we go. Ah! He got too close to the edge. No harm in those platforms that fall out from under you. It's just shenanigans. They give you plenty of time here, too. Time is not the issue. But partially, I feel like if you're going to collect money bags, the candle placement of items being mostly money in this stage, if not hearts, but a lot of money, makes sense. It's a treasury. There's also treasure chests that if they're part of the floor and you jump on them, every time you jump on and off them, coins fly out, gems fly out. Like that. Just great little polish flair. Okay, I'm going to save again because this jump is also difficult. Whoops. It's not necessary, but it's a double swing. I've done that one more times, but it's better. Oops. Your reward is just more hearts. It's not like anything essential. I just want to make it to show you what's up there. And usually I don't get it on the first try. Got tagged a few times there. Not my best. I'll accept it. Okay, so this part of the level in 9-2, there's those, see that hole in that cavern thing in the bottom right? And there it sucks in air. That holds you in place. Same deal. I'm going to try to make this double jump with the rings, but I don't... Whoops. I don't know why it didn't get me there the first time. I hit it. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got it. And your reward is the fucking watch. Some reward. Okay. So then the question is, how do you get the coffins to attack you? I'm not sure. You have to make them chase, and then... So the floor here is like, whoops, molten gold. Instead of like coins. Okay. I don't think there's any big chicken around. I think that the sequence coming up, it's going to be as good as it gets for me. But this is a very different take on quicksand. That it's just so much wealth that you'll sink in it, and you don't get to swim like Scrooge McDuck. Okay. I don't need hearts here. Is one of those going to be chicken? No. Then I don't care. Let's get out of here. Okay, this is kind of like the blocks that drop in Castlevania 3. There's the suck hole. Literally, it's a suck hole. More of those treasure chests. I'm trying to remember. I don't actually think there's anything down there. There's no meat. There's no point in going down there. Don't fall for that trap. Finally using my sub-weapon. Oh hey, back to full health. Okay, great. Stage 9 is challenging. Like, the fact that I was being nitpicky about even getting hit, probably even good players are going to get hit in this sequence. It's really fucking crazy. I wasted one money bag. The nerve of me. Okay. That one's probably like a couple hundred or something. Get over there! Alright, we're good for time still. It's very easy to get at least a 1-up from points during this stage with the number of money bags they give you. I went too far. Love that mechanic. I think I like this stage more than the previous stage because there's not a lot of one-hit kills or pits. It's just fun shenanigans. And if you don't make platforming, it's not the end of the world. Okay, this boss is a chore. When you whip it or hit it, you want to whip up. Like, it's really hard to use the... and if you get rapid strikes on him, it negates that he's got money flying off of him. Who dares? Hello. You want to talk to me, talk to me. Alright, so that should make him fly close for a second. Alright. When he's half dead, he does that thing from Castlevania 3 with the bats where they turn smaller. But when you hit... regardless of if you hit them or not, they rain things down upon you. I still managed pretty well, though. Because he can take a licking, that giant bat. He doesn't just... It felt like his health wasn't moving down as fast. Just that. Dracula knows you're here and is like, fine, fucking get up here. You've killed all of my shit. You've raided my treasury. Let's quit fucking around. Get up here. And you get a clock tower stage. To bloody tears. Because, of course, 16-bit bloody tears, no less. And it's very good. No! Fuck your daggers. Not that one. Whoops. What did I miss? Come on, there's 5 harder. Bummer. That was close. Just the visuals and the sound. Like, what else can I say? It's Bloody Tears in a fucking clock tower stage. There's no notes. God damn it. You know what? I'm going. It did 1 damage, whatever. No! Fuck you! Okay, I'm having a little problem here. What the fuck? Whip straight, dude. There we go. Not that one. That's the dagger. Fuck your daggers. And then right at the end of this one, oop, get up there quick and kill this guy. Alright. Okay, more Medusa heads, and you saw up there that action of a gear busting loose. Cool idea for a stage hazard. That one up there on the right's gonna come loose. So, there we go. Dodged it. They just surprisingly do damage. They don't actually, they're not one-hit kills. Grateful for that. Still rather not get hit. Okay. Now we gotta wait for a ride. Again, a cool sequence. You can, if you want, get all these candles on the side. Usually I just slow down to like do things like kill that guy. But I mean, you can do that, but then you run the risk of that. Like mistiming hitting the ring on the way back through. I think that there's a bonus effect in Super Castlevania 4 with the cross where if you manage to catch your own boomerang, it doesn't cost a heart sometimes, which is could be wrong, but I thought I just saw that happen. Okay. Whoops. I feel like I didn't get the right momentum there. Probably because I didn't. Come on. Ready, Simon? Go. There, that's what I was trying to do. Didn't realize that's what was waiting for me, but nice. Still plenty of time. I just remembered what the boss of this stage is. So, you're doing the original castle out of order. We already... Whoops! We already did the stage... the thing where you fall down into stage 4. We never did a clock tower fight. And we never fought... the mummy! The one boss we haven't seen. Now, he's pissed off here. He just throws fire like crazy like that. And then he disappears and reappears somewhere else. He chose to stay in the same space that is not advantageous to him. So, we're not even in range. We're out of any risk. Part of the problem here is he can knock you back off of a platform to your death. But he didn't. We got him. The bosses are about to get harder, though. Okay, there you go. Dracula's still providing your way forward because he's through with your bullshit. So this, I believe, is the very last stage. It has 4 bosses in a row at the end of it, and all of them are no fucking joke. I remember continuing here a lot as a kid when I rented this originally back in 1992. 93? Maybe it was 93, but this was one of the SNES games that was available in my sad little podunk town at a video store for rent. For my SNES that I only had like 3 or 4 games for, because that's all that really came out and was ever available. And I was broke at the time. I was too young to get a job. Whoops! Too broke to get a job, and too young to get a job, and all of the family that used to give me birthday checks were on the East Coast. And I was in Arizona in that podunk town, so whoop. Okay, this guy's going to be a dingus, so let's dangle as low as we can go and see if it's low enough. It is. There we go. Alright. This is the coolest sequence of the game. Note, Vampire Killer is playing. Again, they gave you 16-bit mixes of Bloody Tears and this in the same game. Amen. They knew how good they had it. So this is what you gotta do. Fucking run. The fact that I'm whipping while I go, it's actually slowing the game down a little. That's not your imagination. You're getting to see some of Simon's best whip sprites because there's enough bats and crumbling rock objects moving at once that it's even slowing down the SNES. Usually that only is the thing that happens on the NES. Okay, we gotta run. That wheel at the bottom is coming for you. No, I don't want the fucking dagger. Fuck off with that. So that thing, whoops, is a one-hit kill. You gotta go. And you gotta go fast. And it keeps coming. There it is again. It's back. It's still gonna keep coming. You gotta move. Do not fuck about here. You're gonna want to jump on stairs to save time. and clear shit out and fast when you see it. Because that wheel is the wheel of death. As much as I want to collect all of the things, there's no time for that shit. That is a sequence where you just have to run. Whoops. So here, I'm being careful because they're trying to do that and pull you up into spikes. So there's a way to handle this section, and it's duck there, jump over, get back on, keep jumping to your left. What is this? It's a trap is what it is. I never actually tried to get that. I'm not going to whip it. I'm just going to throw something at it to see what it is. Not worth it. Considering it's death if you go for it. Alright, platforms are back. I don't know if that wheel is still coming for me or not, but let's keep moving. I think it does. I think I remember seeing it before coming at me. Like way up near the top if I waited too long to at the top of the stairs for the final platform moves. Because this section right here, this is the hardest bit of platforming. That's a leap of faith right there, that you have to trust that that platform is going to be there. Whoops. And I should have saved it before I tried to get that last thing on the side, but... Alright, here we go, guys. I did it. You saw me do it, so... Chicken I didn't need. Alright, whatever. So this is the debut of Slagra the Dragon Knight. Hit him, duck. That's his. Whoops. That's his pattern. Hit him when he lands, move, and duck before he lands. So he stabs over you, and try to stay close to him, honestly. Because if you move too far away, apparently, you can be hit by that explosion. This pattern takes a second to get used to, and I haven't fought him in like 2 years. So... he has an invisibility frame. And I'm trying to figure out what he did there, because that lunge is supposed to be something he does only after you break his spear. And his spear breaks when he's half dead. And at that point, his pattern changes. Then you're going to start using the platforms in the room. And you got to jump on them for safety, because he's going to lunge. Like that. Let's see if we can get him again. Damn it. I can beat him without getting hit. Just trust me. I've done it before. I'm not being cheap and saving it part of the way through the fight when I'm doing well. I'm gonna do the whole half of it. Whoop! Boy, he's really being a pain in my ass tonight. That instant lunge is rough. God damn it. That one was my fault. What's happening here? Because you can't hit him when he first lands. Fuck you, dude. Slogger the Dinosaur Knight can eat my ass. God damn it. What the... I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. His invincibility cycle lasted a real long time there. When he's green, you can't hurt him. When he changes back to that yellowish color, he's vulnerable. So, why... God damn it. Motherfucker. Alright, he got me twice at the end. Fuck you. Fuck you, Slogger the Dinosaur Knight. I'll take one hit, but god damn it. Okay, well, after all that, it turns out there was chicken waiting, so... 2 pieces of chicken waiting. 3 pieces of... Okay, so maybe I was being a little too... trying to prove something, you know. Anyway, this boss fight is Gaibon the Gargoyle, and... Alright, same thing. His boss pattern. He's going to fly in. He's going to go back and forth. He's going to shoot fire when he hits the floor. You can duck under it. So... And he does that sometimes when he goes overhead. Okay, now he's pissed. So he does a bigger fireball blast. Okay. Not as hard as Slagra. As evidenced by, you know, he's a skeletal mass on the floor burning with fire. Shit's about to get real, though. Okay. I don't remember them being as generous with the meat, the drumsticks. Okay. That took too long, and also, he immediately jumped on me, which I don't like from bosses, that they... Let's get in the corner and just start doing this to block that first strike that he just throws at us. This is when he's vulnerable. Okay, you can't use your sub-weapon when he's doing that. You have to whip him with Vampire Killer, and... Do the thing where you get in the corner. There, that's what I want. Time over that, right? Okay, we got him. So, it's not stressed out that, you know, I didn't get through that fight without getting hit at all. Again, Dracula paves the way so you can stop fucking around, deal with him. He's lighting the torches while you walk down the hall. Very cool ambiance for, like, what would be any horror movie. The music here is, again, what was on that title screen. So here's the secret of this game. How do you beat Dracula when you've got the shit kicked out of you like this? Well, you just leap of faith. Leap of faith all the way to the corner. And how about that shit? 99 hearts, full health. And they give you the cross if you don't have it, and a triple shot. So just be careful, because there is a pit here. It's just right at the right to my right. So just get close enough that you could jump back and get up there. Sure as hell beats that one piece of chicken. So this is the underwhelming Dracula fight that starts out well, but when you get him half dead is underwhelming. They do the theme of Simon Belmont for the final boss fight, too. Ooh. Wow. Okay, there is an attack he does that he sometimes gives you health replenishment. This is it. He did it twice in a row. At some point, that thing is supposed to stop, shoot, and give me meat. Are you fucking kidding me? That was dumb. Okay, I'm not doing great right now. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, meat will help. God damn it. And it didn't fucking give me any meat. Okay, so now he's super pissed. I can't take a hit. He just comes back with a different face. And he does that shit with lightning in random places in the room. So we'll skip the overture and save it, and here we go. Now that I know how to stop his original fireball shiz, whoop, in theory. I'm not being patient. Turn into chicken. Do I have to hit it? I think I have to hit it. The fire ones aren't as dangerous. I really think that if you know what to do on this, you just... Fuck! Spoke too soon, right? I am tripping all over my own dick tonight. Chicken! Alright. Good. I have half my health. I have more health than he does. I could take probably 2 or 3 hits from the lightning. Whoops. Just keep throwing them crosses. Well, he got me there. Okay, here we go. This is it. Got him before he got me. Eat a dick, Dracula! I'm gonna teabag all your bats. Teabagging your bats. Teabagging the bats. Oh, that's the last bat? Are you the real Dracula? Teabag for you. Teabag for that bat. Actually, I don't teabag people in fighting games. I consider it distasteful. But, you know, NPC bots, I don't feel bad. If that's what causes Skynet to rise up and kill us all, I apologize now. So this is very good ending music as well. And you get your classic Castlevania ending visual, but in 16-bit form. Simon wears short shorts, and they're just high enough that you can't see his cheeks. Denied the butt cleavage. That little dem cakes. None of that from Simon Belmont. But It was a journey, and it's a pretty journey, and this ending takes you back to every stage and shows you just a little sampling of the aesthetic from along the way, while crediting all of the people that made an incredible game on Konami staff. They really do make it a point to show off the bosses. I mean, the gameplay in these sequences is not necessarily peak before they pause it, but we're moving through the franchise pretty quick. We've been doing our spoopy season Castlevania plays, and we're 2 weeks in, and we've gotten through the first 4 games. I have to decide if I'm going to do the Game Boy ones or not, because they do not hold up well. And it's monochrome, so I don't know if everybody's going to be all about that or not, but I have them. They're available. Part of me wants to just go to, you know, Castlevania Chronicles, Dracula X next week, and then not do the Game Boy ones, and then start on Symphony of the Night. But it's only September 15th. I feel like I have 2 weeks that I can maybe play more on stream. And then by the time October rolls around, we'll do Symphony of the Night on one, Circle of the Moon on one, Harmony of Dissonance on one, and Aria of Sorrow. I think I'll have time for one of those each week in October. The challenge I have is I've also got other things in my life. So we'll see what I have time for. But I'm almost tempted to just come back to the Game Boy games if I have time, because they're not my favorite. They're there. They're not bad. They're just limited to what could be done on a Game Boy. I will say that some of the music from that Game Boy one really does hold up well in concert when it's played on better instruments than just Game Boy sounds. So we're up to, let's see, this is level 9 we're looking at right here. They're still showing off all the fun things. Oh, this sequence. I love this part. The clock tower level is decently high difficulty. Oh, I forgot you could throw your boomerang while you're on that. Well, that would have made it easier. So yeah, it's been fun doing some craft streams and some Castlevania streams. We'll see where we're at and what I have time for. But so far so good for my goal of playing a lot of Castlevania in September and October. I think that we all deserve this sort of thing, to be able to see some darkness and some horror, and in a way that is just pixelated enough to where it's just fun. You're not actually scared, you just appreciate that's a cool visual. Like, imagining this in anime form, we didn't get that until very recently, and I don't know that you ever could do Castlevania convincingly in live action. And I base that off of having watched the Van Helsing movie. I just don't know that the technology's there, but yeah. They left Dracula out of the final ending. So we beat it, right? Presented by Konami. Very relaxing. The screen is very dark in here. Just the glow of that green on the screen is barely what's keeping me lit. And then if you press start... What? They let you keep all the lives you earned. They let you keep your score. You play through it again. Do they make it harder? I don't know. I don't think they do. I don't remember it being any harder. If anything, it might be enemies do more damage earlier. Yeah, they take 2 hits to kill, if not 3. So it's going to be more challenging on a second playthrough. It seems like there's more enemies as well. And they're doing more damage than they did the first playthrough. Like, they didn't do 3 hits per. So this is hard mode, apparently. Decidedly harder. Probably not impossible by any stretch, but definitely higher degree of difficulty than our first trip through Super Castlevania 4. Do I want to play it again? No. I got things to do tonight. I wanted to make my wife dinner. Because she don't keep me around for my good looks, and she wouldn't keep me around if I just played on stream and ignored her when she gets home from work. It's my day off. I mean, we both work, but... Don't let your gaming life supersede the loves of your life. So say I. Okay, disappear. Give me that. Okay. So let's exit. And we will contemplate. Because I know that playing the next 2... We're talking probably another... The Adventures of Christopher Belmont. I would think these would take probably 90 minutes to 2 hours each. And then... I'm going to skip Kid Dracula. I will not. I refuse. Especially because... Is that Game Boy? I need to look. No, that's actually in color. This is... I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, I swear. I'm curious. Well, get out already, you little bastard. This does not feel... Like, am I wrong? This is not a Castlevania game. This is not. This feels like Kirby. Okay, that feels more intuitive anyway. If I was going to do it. But I don't want to. I don't want to play it. Okay, there's bats. Okay. They're playing Bloody Tears. Stay very sad Bloody Tears. That's... I totally, this is not a Castlevania game, you guys. I swear to God, this is just, this feels like somebody got a hold of the property and fucked it. Oh, hey, it's a heart. Alright, I'm gonna get through stage 1 just because. I'll do it for my friend Skylar that insists this game is important to the Castlevania franchise. And I call total bullshit on him for saying that. I'm pretty sure he's always been trolling me. Hopping vampires? Not typically a part of the Castlevania lore, but okay. Wait a minute, I can shoot straight up? Where's that been my whole life? There's a charge attack? I mean, this feels more like a Castlevania game, but not the light music and... What do the coins do? Platforming. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, you get more coins if you charge your blast. I don't know why that is. That was sudden. Okay, again, I don't like Kid Dracula. I'm ending the stream. I'm gonna go make my wife dinner. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful, spoopy season as it continues.